there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. Today we are talking because it's about to be a what? A girl fight. You guys remember that one-hit wonder? We about to throw them blows. We about to swing them things. We about to throw them blows. We about to swing them things. It's about to be a what? A girl fight. There she goes, talking her mess. What are we talking about? What is going on? What is happening? Who's about to fight, you guys? For real, for real, for real. That is going to be none other than Sunny and Destiny, you guys. Because Destiny is running her mouth all over town, you guys. She's got her own YouTube now. She's talking to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. She is talking to, you know, all of the YouTubers. She's talking to the brick wall. She's talking to the sun, moon, and stars. She's going to go to the opening of an envelope and talk to them about the Sunny and Moses thing. And here's the thing. At this point, you guys, well, I've been telling you since the beginning, I'm team nobody. I'm team I don't care. I'm team can we wrap this up? I am team you guys are going to have nothing to say to each other at the reunion because you keep giving everything away, whether it's to Dr. Heavenly, whether it is to whomever. You are giving everything away, Destiny. You went from telling us nothing about yourself to telling every single thing that we've never wanted to know about yourself. But the questions that we still have, in particular about your ex-husband and about your divorce and about what went wrong, you still are doing the mute challenge one. And this was before any alleged gag orders existed, right? But nonetheless, you know, Sunny is sick of it. Sunny has had it. And Sunny is threatening to spill the tea, you guys. And I'm here for it, you guys. I am here for it. Because here's the thing. This cast does not want to ever leave some things for the show. They have decided that they are just going to tell their reality off the show and on social media. And that is why we're here, you guys, to react to it and discuss it, right? So nonetheless, some hours ago today, Sunny must have got wind of the latest, you know, conversation Destiny has had, throwing Sunny under the bus, now blaming Sunny as the reason that Destiny lost her job in the first place, saying Sunny knew that, you know, Destiny was quote-unquote in trouble. and it's the audacity for me. Everything Destiny has done, it is everybody else's fault, right? It's everyone else's fault, right? You know, her breakdown in her friendship with Mel is all Mel's fault, right? And she played no role in being messy and being two-faced against Mel, nor did she play a role in being cool with Martel's mistress. And in no way is she in the wrong for telling that to Martel, anything and everything Mel ever told her, so that Martel could be more creative with his cheating and disrespect to his ex-wife, you guys. None of that is Destiny's fault for being the middleman and all the things. She's completely innocent, you guys. Nothing went wrong in her marriage to LABERRICK that it ended 3 weeks later, 3 or 3.5 weeks later, you guys. Nothing went wrong. It was a perfect love story, you guys. So perfect, we barely saw them on the show when they were together, you guys. You know, it's just one thing after the other. The breakdown and the reopening and closing of Madani. It's somebody else's fault. Somebody else is to blame as to why this didn't work, as to why Destiny couldn't afford to pay her employees. It is somebody else's fault why all these alleged people, including Mel, including Moses, including Sunny, all these people who are kicking the funds to Destiny to help assist with whatever bills, whatever things that she is in need of. It is all their faults for daring to help her, right? Everything is somebody else's fault, right? Now, listen. Clearly, there was a friendship of sorts, right? Now, it seems to be, you know, you want it, whatever side you're on is going to determine how close the alleged friendship was, right? But nonetheless, Destiny's hurt. Destiny feels wrong. Destiny feels betrayed. However, Even prior to Sunny, though, Moses never decided to ever, upgrade Destiny to a girlfriend or treating her anything more than an entanglement or a sneaky link or friends with benefits, despite them being friends for over 15 years and all these things. And I just don't understand, if you are going on interviews telling the people that this man is illiterate and didn't finish middle school or whatever you said, and that's why he's saying saint everywhere, nonetheless, what are we fighting for? And then alleged prison time, alleged probation, that he can't film as much? Like, what is happening? It's giving ghetto. It's giving gutter snipe behavior, you guys. Shout out to Ayana Vanzant. Like, what is going on? What is happening? What is going on? So Sunny has had it. Sunny is sick of it. Sunny has been throwing her little shots back after every single interview that has taken place. And this is no different, because she must have got wind of the latest conversation that Destiny had about her and Moses, about Sunny and Moses and all the things. So let's talk about it. So it says the following. It says, Bitter Betty is at it again. At first I thought she was talking about somebody's mom. But nonetheless, Bitter Betty is at it again. I'm about to break my silence and let them know why your ex-husband left you. Ooh! Since you can't seem to keep our names out your mouth, hashtag it's about to get real, hashtag I was trying to spare you. And this is the bottom line, you guys. This is the bottom line. I understand hurt people. I understand people are pissed off. I understand people's feelings are hurt. Trust me, I get it. We have all been wronged by somebody. We have all been hurt by somebody. But my question is, when are you going to let it go? When are you going to move on with your life? How long are we going to drag this out? The man has gotten married to somebody else who was not you. The man is trying to do whatever, build a family or whatever with Sunny at this point. It's not you. You have more smoke for this situation than the demise of your 3-week marriage to LABERRICK and all of the drama that was taking place with that whole situation, with the divorce, with the custody battle, with you being arrested a few times. All of these things, you have more smoke for Moses. Why? And, he's clearly moved on, whether he still wants you or not. And it wouldn't even surprise me if you're even entertaining that yourself. Because allegedly, according to Dr. Heavenly, Moses allegedly is asking about you in the streets. Which, if you guys still have each other's numbers, I don't know why he would need to ask about you. And he could just contact you himself. But nonetheless, we are here to talk about it. And again, well, what is there going to be to discuss at the reunion at this point if Destiny has just let it all out there, has just really let it all out there? But my question is, how are you going to blame Sunny for you not bringing it as a reality star? I'm sorry. There has been too many reality shows for decades now in existence, whether it's the Housewives franchise, whether it's the Real World franchise, whatever reality show you want to think of, whatever reality competition TV show you want to think of, whatever you name it, has been in existence, you guys, for decades now. So, Destiny, you had ample time to prep and understand what it takes to be a reality TV star, and you even had another opportunity to come back and give the people something, because your first season, you were too busy trying to buy gifts and buy friendships to Kimmy and other people instead of being your authentic self. And then you were the one stuck with all the bills. You were the one that ended up going broke, right? But then you were too embarrassed and too ashamed to tell your reality, so you decided to pivot and do the same regurgitated storyline that everybody else does after they get on camera, and say that they're no longer friends with Mel, or Mel's no longer a good friend to them, or Mel's not there for them through their time of need. However, you also leave out the parts where she was reaching out to you and you were playing the mute challenge and pretending like you didn't see her contacting you. The same thing that you did to Sunny, when Sunny wanted to let you know, woman to woman, what it was and what time it was, but instead of you responding, you said, you know what, I'm a public figure, I'm a celebrity, I'm about to be back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, I need to get my story out there first, right? And here's the thing, nobody is defending Sunny or Moses or whatever this timeline is, and that's the thing too. Destiny and Moses can't seem to get together on what the correct timelines are, on when they stopped communicating, when they stopped interacting, and all of the things, so it is just one big hot mess. But nonetheless, what are we accomplishing now? What are we achieving now? It's the same way that people got sick of, the Mel and Tel divorce drama playing out on the show. Most people were sick of it, though, was because it was a way for the rest of the cast not to tell their real lives, right? And because of the way that Martell was gaslighting and manipulating the situation on camera, and it was very exhausting to watch, right? And I feel like we're going through kind of the same thing. This thing has somehow escalated as if, Moses was the love of Destiny's life, that they had been married for 15 years with 2.4 kids and a white picket fence and a house in the hills, and he just came out of nowhere with Sunny. It is the energy that Destiny's giving. It's like she's channeled Mel, and all the feelings and emotions Mel felt about her hurt and pain from Martell, it's like she is projecting that. And I don't understand. Because I don't understand how a situationship can have you this pressed. I don't understand, you were done with this guy when he refused to show up to the reunion. You guys were done even a few months after that, even further, when he told you that he was involved with Sunny and apparently was still sending you money to help you out. And you somehow translated that to mean that he's your man, but obviously, Mel was not your girl and Sunny was not your girl and they were sending you money. So I'm just trying to understand how is the logic different when it's Moses, right? But again, all of this back and forth, all of this tomfoolery, like I said, you can talk all you want to everybody you want to. You can talk to the wall, you guys. You can talk to the ground. Like, you can talk to whomever. But don't get pissed off if somebody spills your tea, right? Don't get pissed off at the response. Because even if you are Team Destiny or whatever, you have to be logic at some point and say, you know what? Destiny's doing more talking than anybody in the cast this season. Destiny has been on more interviews than anybody in the entire cast combined this season. And is yapping away about Sunny, Moses, and Mel. We kind of got a brief reprieve the other night of the Mel talk, but my goodness, the Sunny and Moses talk. I mean, I thought I missed out on like a 20-year love story, you guys. The way that this is going on and on and on. And that, Destiny and Moses, they had all these kids together. They had this life together. And just up out of nowhere, Sunny came into the picture. Because that's the energy it's giving. Listen, if, the timeline is true that Sunny knew the situation and Sunny, dived in and you and Moses were still involved, okay. But let me say this. According to Moses, when you got entangled with him, you also knew he was in a committed relationship with another woman. And you decided as a flight attendant to get flued out and use your buddy passes and get put up at a hotel in St. Louis and hook up with Moses when he had some time away from his committed relationship, you guys. So how did you think, after all of these years that you knew Moses, after you willingly getting involved with somebody who told you up front that he was in a relationship and you didn't care, now you want everybody to feel sorry for you. Now you want everybody to feel sympathy for you as a woman scorned, as a woman who got played. But Moses told you and showed you exactly who he was. The entire time. He told you what it was. He told you that he is incapable of being a one-woman man. He is incapable of being faithful to anybody. He likes to have a harem of women, you guys. And this is what happens when men just use their looks and all of these things and have nothing else to offer, you guys. They use their looks to get what they want, to manipulate these women and take advantage of these women. And these women are so thirsty. They reek of desperation and they get played like a fiddle. When was Moses the prize, Destiny? like, because everything, for all intents and purposes, the more stuff that comes about Moses, the more he sounds more and more like a downgrade from LABERRICK, if we're keeping it a buck. I mean, you really fumbled a man with veteran benefits, you guys. Like, veteran benefits alone. I wasn't hip on game about the veteran benefit situation after you were done in the services and the extra check you can get. I didn't peep game. I didn't know till years later, till I had people started working for the powers that be that spilled the tea on what these government checks look like, you guys, for the veterans. So I didn't know. I don't know how you, though, Destiny, fumbled that, is what I want to know, right? But this man is successful, apparently. Somebody who's successful and like wants to do right and wants to be a family man. Apparently that is too boring. That is not exciting, you guys. A man who's gainfully employed, who's not trying to be out here in front of the cameras, out on the scene, is trying to provide for his kid, is trying to be a good dad, is trying to be all these good examples, had you up in a very nice home and all of the things, and it wasn't good enough. It was not good enough for you. So instead, we want to go back to struggle and, go down in the dumps and mess with a man who has not finished his education, who has a rap sheet, who is, having some, restrictions because of some probation because of his rap sheet. And, again, is already married to somebody else, right? But again, you seem to think that, okay, the more that I talk about this, the more that I escalate this, the more that I elevate this to make it seem like this was on the level of something that was like for years and years and years, that it's going to garner all the sympathy. Listen, like I said, everybody has been through a situation where they got played by somebody or somebody turned out not to be who they said they were. But in the case of you knew exactly who Moses was. You had been friends with him years prior to ever getting entangled with him. So you knew exactly the type of dude you were dealing with, and you still wanted an opportunity. You still wanted to, see if you had what it takes for him to leave his girl for you. And that didn't happen. And then when he was messing with you, at some point in time, him and SUNNI got connected, right? And, then eventually you found out, eventually you were pissed off, and some producer thought it was a great idea to bring you back on the show for this side chick versus main chick storyline, and we don't care. We don't. We still have questions about what happened with LABERRICK and why things went wrong with LABERRICK and why you still are getting arrested and in violation, allegedly, of all of these things involving LABERRICK. That is what we want to know. We want to know if the allegations are true that you are falsifying signatures on bills so you don't have to pay it and to make it look like LABERRICK is still fronting the bill for everything. That's what we want to know. We need to get that tea, because how do you just divorce somebody after 3 weeks of marriage? That's more, tantalizing, that's more sensational, that's more sizzling hot than any of this crap with Moses and SUNNI, as far as I'm concerned. But again, this is all that is being talked about by Destiny, SUNNI, Moses, and Mel, right? It's never ending. But SUNNI is about to put a stop to this. She's about to put the kibosh on this. Honestly, SUNNI, you should save your tea for the reunion, because it seems that Destiny is not going to have any reads or any drags left by the time the reunion gets here, because she's already talked to everybody, right? Including herself. So nonetheless, there's nothing else for her to tell us. So you might as well just tell us what really went down. Now, the problem is, it's probably going to be edited out, because when you are a fave of Carlos King, you get protected in the edit. Shout out to Martell Holt, you guys. So nonetheless, even if SUNNI does expose it, she might as well expose it now, because essentially Carlos isn't going to. So nonetheless, there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.